You throw another moon at me, and I'm gonna lose it.
Stark.
You know me?
I do. You're not the only one cursed with knowledge.
My only curse is you.
All that for a drop of blood. You have my respect, Stark. When I'm done, half of humanity will still be alive. I hope they remember you.
Stop! Spare his life, and I will give you the stone.
No tricks.
Don't.
One to go.
Where is he? Did we just lose? Why would you do that? We're in the end game now.
Welcome to the Mr. Screen channel. Without a shadow of a doubt, no matter how many villains appear in the MCU, the Mad Titan will always be marked as the most epic villain, mainly for everything he did with the Avengers and with all of humanity. Now, Stark's return as Doom makes everyone question what will happen until the Secret Wars event, and I will bring the story of the Mad Titan's return being resurrected by Dr. Doom Stark. The Rise of Doom Stark. Thanos resurrected, the void of space distorted around an immense metallic structure, an artificial planet forged from the remains of extinct civilizations. In the center of this metallic world, inside a chamber lit by a purple and greenish glow, something was awakening. A being, a titan. Thanos opened his eyes, his body shaking as the energy of rebirth flowed through his veins. His mind for a moment went blank. Then he remembered the snap of fingers, the sacrifice, the peace he had achieved in death. But now, he was back. And at his side, watching like an imposing specter, a figure clad in black and gold armor approached. Dr. Doom Stark. "Welcome back, Mad Titan!" The metallic voice echoed throughout the room. Thanos slowly turned his head, his eyes glowing an amber of restrained fury. "Who dares?" Doom Stark just smiled under his helmet. "He who surpassed the gods." Thanos frowned. He didn't recognize that man. The armor vaguely resembled Stark's, but the presence, the energy that emanated from him was much darker, much more powerful. "You brought me back. For what?" "To finish what he started." Thanos laughed, a guttural and ironic laugh. "I have already completed my mission. The universe has found balance. What else could there be for me to achieve?" Doom Stark tilted his head. Balance. Do you think that eliminating half of life brought balance? The multiverse is still chaotic. I've gone further. I don't just want to eliminate half, I want to rewrite it. Thanos was silent for a moment. He studied the figure in front of him. You don't want balance. You want absolute control. Doom Stark raised a hand, and a hologram of the cosmos formed. The infinite realities intertwined and distorted, showing temporal collapses and alternative versions of heroes and villains. "The multiverse is a mistake," Doom Stark declared. "Every timeline, every parallel universe is an imperfect reflection of an ideal. If everything cannot be perfect, then I will shape them with my own hands." Thanos' eyes lit up. What about the new Avengers?" Doom Stark extended his hand, and with a subtle movement, the heroes' images appeared in the holographic projection. Sam Wilson, the new Captain America. Thor, rescued from Valhalla. Black Panther, guiding Wakanda into a new era. Wolverine, fighting the shadows of the past. Spider-Man, still learning the weight of his responsibility. Doctor Strange, trying to contain the mystical time anomalies. They are the last resistance, Doom Stark stated. They still believe in hope. It makes them weak. Thanos closed his eyes for a moment. He knew the Avengers would never give up, and he respected that. But something inside him, a spark of his old ambition, made him wonder if he had been brought back, it was because there was still something to be done. He looked up at Doom Stark. "I serve no one." Doom Stark smiled beneath his helmet. "That's what we're going to find out." With a snap of his fingers, Thanos was enveloped in green and purple energy. His body twitched as new memories flooded his mind. Memories of futures he never lived. In all these futures, he was defeated by Tony Stark, by Iron Man, his fist clenched in anger. "So, tell me where they are." The hunt begins. The new Avengers were gathered at Wakanda Tower, one of the last bastions against threats from the multiverse. Sam Wilson, Captain America, reviewed data alongside T'Challa, while Thor sharpened Stormbreaker. Doctor Strange, sitting in the center of the room, felt a growing disturbance in the fabric of reality. Something has changed," he murmured. "What it was?" asked Sam. Before he could respond, alarms sounded. A purple flash ripped through the sky, and then he appeared. Thanos, vivo, stronger than ever, and next to him, an army of machines and entities distorted by Doom Stark's energy. Thor stood up slowly, his eyes narrowing. "It can't be!" Black Panther stepped forward, all to defense positions. Thanos landed on the ground, his boots cracking the vibranium metal. He looked at the heroes before him and smiled. Avengers, I missed you. And the battle for the survival of the multiverse has begun. The fury of Thanos and the control of Doomstalk. The sky above Wakanda Tower twisted in a maelstrom of cosmic energy as Thanos advanced. Without the Infinity Gauntlet, the Mad Titan was still an unbeatable force. His body was a monument of pure destruction, carved by battle and the blood of countless warriors. The ground shook as Thanos raised his fist and brought it down on Thor, who blocked the blow with Stormbreaker. The impact generated a shockwave that threw Sam Wilson and Black Panther backwards. Sam spun in the air, regaining balance with his wings, and fired his energy shields at Thanos. The explosions hit the Titan, but he only slowly turned around unharmed. Weak, Thanos muttered before raising his hand, grabbing Sam by the neck and throwing him against a building. Wolverine appeared from the right side, his adamantium claws glowing. He jumped at Thanos and dug his claws into the Titan's shoulder, but before he could deepen the blow, Thanos grabbed him by the torso and threw him at Doctor Strange. Slow. Thanos sneered. Thor roared, his eyes glowing with pure electricity. You shouldn't be alive, Titan. He threw Stormbreaker with full force. The blade cut through the air and found Thanos' chest, but didn't go through it. Thanos held the weapon with a single hand, looking at it with disdain. I've been hit with something like this before, Asgardian. He pulled out Stormbreaker and threw it at Thor, hitting him in the chest and launching him away. Doctor Strange raised his hands, conjuring circles of protection around the fallen Avengers. That doesn't make sense. Strange muttered, watching Thanos. He shouldn't be this strong without the Infinity Stones. Sam Wilson stood up, panting. So how the hell is he massacring us? Doctor Strange narrowed his eyes, focusing on the aura around Thanos. Something was wrong. There was a dark energy surrounding his body. He's being controlled. Strange concluded. Black Panther slowly stood up, his eyes glowing through his mask. Can you free him? If I can't, we're dead. Doctor Strange held out his hands and began to cast a spell. Orange flames swirled around his fingers as runes formed in the air. Thanos roared and charged at Strange. Before he could crush him, a portal opened beneath his feet. He fell into the dimensional void for a second and was spat back into the air, disoriented. Strange took advantage of the moment and cast his spell. A beam of mystical light enveloped Thanos, penetrating his mind. The Titan's eyes widened. For an instant, he saw the truth. He saw the presence of Doomstalk. He saw the shadow in his mind, the invisible chains that manipulated him like a puppet. He saw his own resurrection as a lie. Thanos screamed, holding his head. The dark energy surrounding him began to dissipate. Thor, still catching his breath, stood up and picked up Stormbreaker. Sam Wilson and Black Panther were in attack position, waiting for the Titan's next reaction. Then, Thanos stopped. He lay there, motionless, breathing heavily, and then he laughed. Damn, Stark! His eyes flashed with fury. He looked up at the Avengers, now free of any influence. You guys were lucky, he murmured. I serve no one, and Doomstalk will pay dearly for trying to control me. Doctor Strange narrowed his eyes. What? How do you know about him? Thanos looked at Strange, then at the other Avengers. I know you can't defeat him alone. He took a step back, his body beginning to glow with distorted purple energy. Sam Wilson clenched his fists. Where do you think you're going? Thanos just smiled. I will return, but not as an enemy, and when that day comes, Doomstalk will beg for death. And then he disappeared in a flash of cosmic energy. The new Avengers stood there looking at the empty space where Thanos was. Wolverine spat on the ground. Great, now we have one less crazy person and one more psychotic god to face. Doctor Strange sighed, looking up at the heavens. And we don't have much time, because Doomstalk was just getting started. Continues. And that's our story today. What did you think about it? Already explained. Edit in the comment, and don't forget to click the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel. Until the next video, bye.